The reviews for the new 2026 Honda Passport TrailSport are rolling in, and by all accounts it seems Honda has a wonderful machines on their hands. I've even driven it myself, and I can confirm it's pretty darn good. But do you think Honda should take things even further with the TrailSport badge? I'm here to tell you why I don't think this would be a good idea. Stick around and see if you agree with me. The new Passport TrailSport is a step above your standard crossover SUV in terms of off-the-pavement capability. It's a great evolution of the initial TrailSport models, which were simply styling changes with a wheel and tire package tossed on. Now, this latest Passport TrailSport revises the all-wheel drive system for more aggressive torque vectoring, has better off-road focused drive modes, and beefs up its undercarriage. It does this by using pretty darn strong skid plate protection and also offers the vehicle with optional Honda Performance rock sliders. These integrate cleanly under the side sills of the Passport and don't hurt ground clearance at all. That's good since ground clearance isn't stellar as far as off-road minded models go at just 8.3 inches, but Honda says that's why it really beefed up the underbody protection, so if you do bash it on some rocks, you're going to be just fine. The other strong highlight point was literally highlighted with its paint choice, and then by being used for visual justification by another more dramatic method. Honda strung 3 Passports together, then lifted them off the ground with a crane. So if you need to recover your Passport TrailSport using either a recovery hook or from the rear hitch mount, you'll be just fine doing so. And all of this is great news for the Passport TrailSport and anyone that buys one. But I think some would want to see Honda get even more aggressive. This is when you start talking about stuff like more aggressive suspension, locking differentials, a 2-speed transfer case, more robust exterior lighting packages, larger tires, and more power. And all that would serve to do is drive up the price, make the vehicle more complex, and force it to try and compete with vehicles it doesn't need to compete against. Stuff like the Bronco or the Wrangler. Those are beefier, burlier things that also cost a lot more money. The Honda is a wonderful daily driver with excellent on-road manners and fantastic interior packaging. Those other more focused off-roaders sacrifice in some areas to be better at playing in the dirt. Honda has gotten the Passport TrailSport to an excellent place, and you can buy a TrailSport for under 50 grand if you stay away from the top spec Elite trim, but even then you only climb up to 52. Meanwhile, if you look at something like the new 4Runner TRD Off-Road that starts just over 50 grand for the Turbo 4 version or north of 53 for the hybrid, it's definitely going to offer advantages over a Passport TrailSport. But I don't think a Passport buyer really cares, and I don't think Honda is worried about trying to steal customers away from someone who wants TRD anything. Plus, if you climb the TRD ladder, the price basically shoots to the moon. Same with Wrangler pricing, with Bronco pricing, Defender pricing, etc. It starts out okay, but the one you want, or think you want, requires a second mortgage, lengthy loan terms, and possibly the sale of a kidney. Look, I love off-roading, getting dirty, and enjoying the trails. And for 75% of where I go, a Passport TrailSport will have no problem getting there and home again with ease. I think the same is likely true of a lot of shoppers in this segment too. For those more hardcore among us, you still have plenty of more hardcore options. But the Passport TrailSport doesn't need to become one of them. It's pretty great right as it sits.